Today, we have the pleasure of listening to one of our speakers, that's Sam Paredes, and he will be speaking to us on the guns. Now, Sam is someone who has been fighting on gun issues for a lot of years. I don't envy him being in the dome that long. I don't know how it doesn't just wither your soul. Just for 12 years that I've been traveling down to Sacramento and seeing the differences that are going on down there, it's quite different than what it was just since I took office. So Sam has led the fight down there, especially in this last year with the initiatives that were going, last election with the initiatives were coming through, and last year when they were looking at changing the assault weapons ban. He helped in getting a group of sheriffs, about 13 were there, others were represented by their proxy, to talk to the governor and to convince him to veto that assault weapons, and he managed to get his commitment to doing so. And in doing that, we avoided something that's been in the works for quite a long time. There's still a lot of work to be done. And he is here tonight, and it's a pleasure and an honor for me to count him among a close friend and also someone that when he calls, I try to be there when I can to help in protecting the Second Amendment rights. And I appreciate his ability to do what he does down there. So please give a warm welcome to Sam Paredes.
I do it because I have a hard Mexican head. I grew up in East LA and took a lot of bumps, and I don't know what pain is anymore, you know? And if you were to go down there and deal with those knuckleheads, you would understand pain. But let me tell you this. I've been working for gun owners or with gun owners for 34 years. I started when I was in junior high school, and I'm kidding. I am actually that old. And in the 34 years that I've been doing it, going to the legislature to represent your views on the Second Amendment is pretty easy. What part of shall not be infringed do you not get? From there, we talk about the other gobbledygook, but that's kind of the bottom line. But in the 34 years that I've been there has been one time where sheriffs got together and decided, you know what? We're going to go down in stars on the shoulders and guns on the hip. It was a thing of beauty with all these sheriffs coming down before committee and go walking up there, and I'm just going, oh man, we took pictures because we knew it would, not happen too many times. But you have to understand how important this is. At the beginning of the year, we started with 40 bills, 40 anti-gun bills. The sheriffs came up, and if you don't know, if you haven't seen the tapes and stuff, Sheriff Wilson was the one that put the hatch right in between their eyes and put them on notice that if you knuckleheads, he didn't use that word, that's mine, comes from East LA, it's a little bit of Spanglish. If you knuckleheads pass any unconstitutional laws, Norte County, Del Norte, or however you want to say it, it's going to be a little down on the bottom of the priority list. We'll be out fighting crime. And basically, you should have seen assemblymen and women and senators and senatoresses, and they kind of go, what? One of our sheriffs is saying that if we pass a law, he's not going to enforce it? And all of us in the audience are going, and it was wonderful. Now, mind you, 40 gun bills. Only 6 were signed out of 40. Now, that didn't happen by accident, that we put off all of the other ones. It happened because of the support that we got from our sheriffs, the support from all of the members, all of the NRA members and CRPA members, and gun owners members who called the legislature and told their elected people how they felt. It was such an important day when Sheriff Wilson came down to the Capitol if you don't know it, he's a hero throughout the state of California as one of the law enforcement officers who believes in the Constitution and is not bashful to let anybody know. And so, you know, we're a goofy little gun group that's been working to protect gun rights in California for 38 years now. And all we do is we work in the legislature to lobby on your behalf. We work in the elections to help elect people who believe in the Second Amendment, and we work in the courts to fund attorneys that are winning cases. Yay, that I'll talk to you about a little bit later. So there isn't a whole lot that we can do. We don't sell insurance, we don't make a lot of money, we just work on doing it. In fact, the least we can do is to honor those people that stand up for us. And we had this, we're asking Sheriff Wilson, the Board of Directors of Gun Owners of California is pleased to award Norte County, how do you folks say that? Del Norte County Sheriff. I want to say it right, but you really leave it to me and I'm going to throw it under the lowrider. Del Norte County Sheriff Dean Wilson, honorary life member for dedication to the protection of the Second Amendment in 2014.
The best show, though, was Mike Poindexter from Modoc County. Because he showed up in jeans, a brown gun rig, and a cowboy hat. And he's much taller than I am, so he's a big man. But that alone was worth the show when going in there and talking to the governor.
Thank you, Sheriff. God bless you. And we have more and more sheriffs that are following the example of Sheriff Wilson throughout the state of California. A lot of the sheriffs are saying, how come I wasn't there? And my response to them is, how come you didn't respond when we asked you to? And they said, wow, I mean, we had an impact? And yeah. So they said, okay, next time we'll join in. And we now have close to 30, a little over 30 sheriffs who are believers in the Second Amendment and who will fight to protect the Second Amendment. And that's amazing.